Okay, there's your code. What's our first deck? It's a black steak
Anaglyph.
and a glyph. Yes. Okay. There it is. Okay.
And black steak.
Oh. Why didn't it do that?
No, no.
Okay.
All
Mr.
right.
Dobbs.
Bean and them are ready? Yep, they are. I'm gonna X out of their tab now, and
He definitely
we'll
needs
just-
some
we're
closing.
gonna have
or
fun as always. So
He's cheating.
I'll
Someone
see you
I
at
see
the,
Dubs in
at the,
chat.
at the PvP.
sounds good. See you soon, friend. All right, chat. I may even mute up for this.
We're locked
So
in. All right, black steak anaglyph deck. Nandre locked in. Seadubbs locked in. We got a bit of a tough draw. You know, that classic 2 of each suit. What do you go for? There's some gambling, especially if there's an expensive joker in shop. But the spades come. No, not the one-hand win. Nandre's still gonna ship this. And it's gonna miss out on $1 heading into the shop. Not gonna matter too much because it is always just gonna be a buffoon pack angle, but a polychrome dagger. Me personally, I'm just taking that for the sell value. Dagger scales way too slow. We are on black steak as well, and we're gonna take the half joker to get out in one. I would have also accepted just using that polychrome to one-shot another line you can take, but half joker, good long-term scoring, and the dagger sells for quite a lot. Alright, also picking up that devil. Nothing interesting Seadubbs in the second shop. Devil's always worth picking up because if you have that in your consumable slots, you can win the blind and put that on whatever card you'd like and it pays for itself. So, gonna be solid pickup there. I'm not sure what Seadubbs gonna put it on because the kings are a one shot. We're gonna decide to put it on the jacks. Probably wanted it on the kings as a high stakes speedrunner. I asked Balatros, I think they fell asleep because it is late. I'm fine solo casting, that's chill. I'm Balatros, and then Bean is on the left. Nandre keeps the dagger, is able to one-shot the blind, but is going to be down this half joker, and Seadubbs uses the first Anaglyph tag for $50 in an investment skip. That is a big gamble of what comes in these shops, but you're going to be seeing a lot more than your opponent if they don't take the skip in the future. Nandre still just running off this dagger. That half joker, definitely a better card at the moment, and less econ for Nandre because they didn't sell out of dagger, or we opened a pack, I guess. Here's a burnt joker as well. Useful for grabbing some high card levels. You know, this delayed grat, $6 around, probably going to be less value. We've got a burnt cat. Kind of weird to burn your cat, Seadubbs, but we'll allow it. Sometimes you don't rip it right away. For the devil, I guess, no, because then it's still in your fool. I don't know what the line is. Maybe just being able to death it in an Arcana pack. But statistically, you're always just going to use it in the blind. And Nandre going to have to get rid of it to survive the blind here. Used it a little too soon. You know, we could have put it on that king. That's $3 lost plus the extra $1 of interest from getting up to 5. A little sloppy there, not too locked in. But as we finish up our food, see if we make some better decisions. Only a polychrome to survive. And we're going to be spending down quite a lot here. Once again, are we chopping this hallucination after using it to live, or are we going to move the dagger? decides to keep it. Also looking at the investment tag that Seadubbs took. Not going to take it, but we are going to chop that hallucination. I mean, Dagger, if the seed's extremely weak, is a pretty solid scaling joker. And we're playing this gold again. That is brutal when there's no econ on Nandre's side. I can't help but think we could have easily gotten out with that 3 of a kind and another hand. They're just going to play it down. Got Burnt Joker. I mean, Burnt Joker's some pretty big dagger scaling, but we're going to decide to keep it rather than slice it. 1,300 to score here with only +4 malt. Going for pair levels. I mean, this is playing a little bit more like a gold stake game and not a black stake game for Nandre. Just have a 2-pair level. I'm wondering where that's from. Must have been that pack that they took earlier in the game. We have another 2-pair which just clears here. I'd like to discard for that gold, but they haven't been able to get value from the gold card. That puts Seadubbs already ahead on econ before that, and has this $50 influx next ante. All Nandre game from this blind is an Arcana pack. Definitely that skip seeming like a good play. We also are up a skip tag if there is a future skip for Nandre though. Up the voucher as well. That extra hand size, very nice. And this raised fist is just already 5x what the dagger can put up. Seadubbs not realizing they need to hit the ready up button. Alright, we've got a 2-pair. I mean, we can discard it for the level. Get up to level 3 2-pair. Might as well. Because this PvP is looking a little bleak for Nandre.
Is Mime Baron for you.
That one will never see a Mime Baron. The only time I ever get Mime Baron is if I'm playing Bean.
He did get Mime Baron against me.
That's just how it goes.
Wheel me. The wheel misses, and we've got 4 of a kind kings with holographic and max raised fist value. I guess, do you play the 3 of a kind? Yeah, with that level, it's definitely 3 of a kind over 4 of a kind, and just this hand alone will be plenty. Seadubbs taking a little bit of advantage of turn order here, maybe. 2-pair is going to be 1,000 points, and we'll see this 3 of a kind. Plus 50 malt. 4,900. Definitely lacking chips a little bit. But should be plenty to take it here. And we got the gold card just in time. As well as another solid 3 of a kind hand. If we need it. Which maybe against this straight flush we might.
Oh yeah.
Ooh,
did you take
good
that
shot.
juicy negative skip?
Nope.
It was not juicy.
Ah, you didn't. Alright. I
It
was
was
scared
not a
that you
juicy
might do
negative.
that, so.
Let's
Alright.
see,
Taking
what would
it
have
hard
been?
though. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
I have one
seemed double,
interesting
not the
card.
worst.
But I don't know how interesting it'll be.
$55 cash out for Seadubbs. What are we buying? Nandre kind of in a tough spot here. We're still just living off this dagger. Definitely don't want to chop Stuntman. Honestly, if you're Nandre, if you take this seeing double, we can maybe tempo our opponent down, but they're not going to do that. It's a tough Eternal to take for sure. These chips are very nice. Remember to use Burnt Joker. Just going to be getting high card levels. I think in the long term, those are more valuable than the 2-pair levels. There's the dagger comes back. It could block into something crazy. Dagger is an uncommon joker, and there's a lot of game-winning uncommons. So we'll have to see what that is for Nandre, though. It's quite a bit deeper in the shop. I think they have to roll once to see it, I believe. 3 rolls deep or actually it was 2 rolls deep for Seadubbs.
Hello, hello.
Oh, welcome in.
What did I miss?
We're in the match. There was a shop 1 polychrome dagger. Seadubbs instantly sells out of it, which seeming to be working out and gets that half joker, allows them to live, and Nandre investing quite a lot to keep this dagger alive, and it's barely keeping them alive in turn.
Interesting. Nice.
We've got a eternal hanging Chad for Seadubbs. It's a bit deep in shop because they took in a double investment tag skip. They were able to roll down in that first shop here. And I'm curious if we're going to take the Eternal Chad. It is one of the best jokers in the game. You know, 4x, all you need is some glass. Photograph is more. It just can scale so much and also provide value at the same time. We saw that gold seal in the pack. And Nandre already at the boss blind. Also, the stuntman for both players is going to be quite strong. I think definitely better for Seadubbs because we have the half joker race fist, and this dagger is nowhere near close to scaling that high. But definitely lacking chips other than the few high card levels from the burnt. And immediately fools the hermit. I don't think there's any crazy good death targets. You know, personally, I would like to death the purple at the moment, but understandable. 20 bucks is very strong, and Seadubbs just going to be able to continually roll here. So Nandre, what did they miss out on? They missed out on what the dagger blocked, I think. Justice for the Chad. We have $75. That econ gap already doubled, and we have $70 to roll here.
Sorry about that. I was just fixing my setup.
No worries.
Yeah, it looks like Seadubbs has a huge money advantage here, and that's definitely gonna pay off. Another fool for him with the glass.
What we see in these rolls, we're seeing a business card, a solid pickup. I don't think this burnt is doing a whole lot at the moment. I'd love to see this business card with the Chad. That can be quite a lot of econ and just something to do in the blinds because there's no econ on Seadubbs' side. But we're going to sell the half joker before the burnt. Maybe a little bit of that Nanim speedrun brain valuing burnt joker here. Or planning to play a bigger hand now that we have photograph, or sorry, Chad and this Justice.
And using the burnt on the
That's
straight,
nice.
I'm not
I think that was a
too sure
mistake.
about.
I think they thought that was
I
a
feel
high
very
card.
good.
Nice.
Oh, the Justice on this
Even
holograph is
better
going
to
to
hear.
score quite a
I
lot.
guess if your name is Nandre.
But are we going to risk it is the question. Up $100 in ante 3 is crazy. Just that
Did
skip,
you
along with the
find what
Hermit
I
Fool, is
found?
so
Is the
strong.
question.
Oh, he took a money skip earlier?
Yeah, the investment tag with that double tag from Anaglyph was just $50 payout to
Ooh.
start the ante, and we're 8 rerolls deep and $100 ahead.
Almost certainly no.
That's huge.
So far, it's really only amounted to this Chad, but I mean, that's a hard joker to miss, especially if a photograph comes down the line.
Oh, I hate this. I don't know math.
It's overrated. All the nerds use the math. We play by our gut. We play by feel.
Interesting to see saving the using the Empress on it, I think. With a full house. Or
Yeah,
just
this-
3 of a kind.
This hand
I
is
don't think I need to do
so
this, but-
overkill for Seadubbs. I'm not sure how they scored the hands before, so But I think we could have easily gotten away with not
Sorry,
playing this
there's
glass
a-
knowing Nandre's final score
I just
because
tried
they
to zero
just
sugar
didn't use their
earlier.
turn order.
Hey, I'll take one of those.
Maybe it was closer than I thought. Maybe we
I-
didn't
You
even
got
play the
me.
glass.
We'll see you soon for now, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I probably just saying a lot about my skill level. I probably would have used the
No
other glass too,
breaks.
just out of paranoia. But
I mean, you saw the score.
actually, it was only a
9,000.
9,000. Yeah.
With this stuntman, it's hard to
Ballard.
score less than that. Here's a red seal 8, and Seadubbs deciding to hold the justice is going to pay off because now we can use it on that and have a very good card to build towards. Do we discard a straight again? Does have the high card.
He just somehow like falls into a straight build.
Oh, I
Nandre
would've had the
looking
three
at
of a
this.
kind.
Standard. They take the standard pack skip. The mega standard pack skip. The first
wow.
ever mega standard pack skip in multiplayer. We just got a red seal and we already have a purple seal. There is not many very good hits here.
Ooh.
If we had the hologram, I'd love this skip. But, oh, red seal face card. I mean, that is one of the things you're looking for. You know, it's not glass yet. It's not polychrome. I mean, I don't know what you're hoping for when you take this skip, but I guess that's it. Also, just really taking any card of value. So we have a lot of purple in the deck, but it's going to be hard to find the cards we want to use the tarots on. And that dagger scaling up to plus 12 malt now.
Yeah, that's a very interesting choice. I'm not sure how long that's really going to be helpful for, but
Seadubbs decided to use that justice they saved on a face card instead of that red seal 8. I think with that holographic king, maybe deciding face cards are the way. Also having the Chad, photo Chad very strong, and an 8 is a few strengths away, and we don't have too much tarot gen yet.
I was watching that other match the other day that you were casting, and I forget who it was, but they took it was on Anaglyph deck, and they just took all the Arcana skip packs, and they just kept getting glass and fool and death. That was just insane.
From 0 to 10 glass and 1 blind. So some crazy skips can pay off, but the top end on that mega pack skip is just not very high because we don't even have the Chad. If we had the Chad, we can use all this glass for tempo. We have very few levels that can actually properly like utilize the 2x from all the glass, and it's so spread out that we can't put it all in one big hand. All we have is this a random A's, a 3, and a 8 that are glass. Eternal Burglar with the card sharp. That would be an insane tempo line, but got this Chad. A blackboard. This is a very... I love this... Oh, never mind. We're looking at the certificate. I was going to say, I love the tempo line, you know. If you just have this stuntman and a plus malt joker, any X malt you can add on that, and blackboard's a very consistent one, can easily destroy a lot of builds. Photo Chad, because there's just such high chips and base malt on it. And we get a red seal 10, so that certificate pays off. Definitely a higher roll you can get from it.
What was his other red seal? Do you know?
I think it was an 8. We decided not to justice that.
Oh.
So this is definitely a better card. 57 cards in Seadubbs deck. We can't see Nandre's, but I'd love to know how many cards there are. We do have, I mean, 5 seals to, what, 8? We only got up 3 seals on Nandre's side, and the certificate kind of just is a mega pack skip. I'm not sure how that's paying off. Both scoring pretty consistently with this tempo line. You know, Nandre, those high card levels, and this polychrome dagger. But yeah, with this card sharp, we have this red seal 10, which is giving more raised fist value, and the steel on it as well. And Seadubbs knows they have it here, gonna farm up some money with their luckies and everything. Yeah, that hand just gonna win here. And that's 3 lives taken for Nandre. And Seadubbs has put them on 1.
Might be a quick match. Yeah, definitely don't want the dagger to get rid of that. Chad.
Judgment for a Chad, so the Eternal Chad is not very useful here. Also, a to-do list on high card. This ante starting with quite a lot. 2 natural negatives in a row, is that right? We have negative Jolly Joker, and if we roll, we see this negative to... Oh, no, it was a negative skip? Maybe? No, I think
I don't think so. They still have their tags.
I couldn't tell if it was free or not. But that's 2 negatives. In 2 rolls is kind of insane odds. But also this to-do list on high card very good, but not nearly as strong as it could be because we are just one-shotting the blind. 33,000 on that, and 4 of a kind for the next one, and it's straights.
I mean, is it a
for
play to,
Seadubbs,
like,
and we're not even
sell the
considering
stuntman there?
it. Okay, we do take it. Sell Stuntman there. I mean, Stuntman very strong here. We do have a Chad for the top end. I mean, also the blackboard comes back. I think Nandre kind of has to take that, realizing if
Both players just skipped over it.
When you're playing high card, blackboard is such an easy card to utilize. You can play whatever light suits you have in your hand, and that's triple your score. That easily can win some PvPs.
Yeah, he's definitely gonna need to get rid of that burnt Joker before going into the next one. It could be his final one. You want to go in as strong as possible. I'm not sure how good one level would really affect it, but
yeah, I mean, this burnt Joker
Seadubbs already gotten out of it.
Definitely nice, but we just have such high base chips in Malt already because we have Dagger, Scary Face, and Stuntman. The thing it is going to be good for is if we get Photo Chad, the high card Photo Chad build is actually kind of crazy. Also, this
that would
strength
be
on the red seal, very nice. Getting that 10 up to a jack.
the bean.
Oh, wait, did Seadubbs pass a bean? No. Nandre did, though, so deserved a loss from here on out. Unfortunate to see that is going to decide the game right there.
You know, I actually heard you talking about that yesterday, and I played a match after, and I came across the bean. I picked it up. It genuinely did help a lot. I was like,
bean value is real.
Some truth to that.
There's a golden ticket here. There's 3 gold cards in the deck, and we have this Chad that can be a lot of money. And the burnt Joker, but we sell the burnt for a reroll, and not for that golden ticket. You know that's $36 a round if you can play all those gold cards. And we're looking at a swashbuckler closer than it. And we're gonna slice the to-do list for some extra malt, or sell it to buy a swashbuckler.
Is he going into PvP? He already did the big blind?
Yeah, we are headed into PvP for Nandre. Just zooming through the blinds from this strong scoring setup. And there's a Midas match that's going to make that golden ticket very tempting. Yeah, we sold the negative Joker for the swashbuckler in the lineup. Plus 12 malt minus natural negative. There's the bean. Does Seadubbs make the correct play here? Let's listen in.
No, he does not. Yeah, that's definitely something you want, especially with Card Sharp. It's just so much easier to play. I'm not sure if
we
they are.
passed the ticket with Midas Mask. We passed the ticket with Midas Mask. Oh no. I mean, it doesn't matter. Neither player going for the econ here.
He could just be going for the kill here.
Yeah, maybe a little scared to sell out of scoring, and the ticket without the Midas Mask not very strong. We have money to make with to-do list, but Seadubbs does need a pretty big hand to win here. Nandre has a consistent scoring setup. It could very much be over, though. 1 life to 4.
Okay. Well, that's impressive.
60,000
Okay.
in just one hand. Yeah, I mean, this glass is equivalent to a photo, and those high card levels paying off up to 72 malt before any of the plus malt upstairs.
Okay.
And this
Where'd you go?
this hand is not looking too good for Seadubbs.
Thank you.
Both on last hand. This foil face card gonna be quite a lot.
Bummer.
Seadubbs does get the
Alright.
glass card. It on a high card, I mean, is not bad here.
Do not know. I think you're just gonna flat
And he
out have
doesn't
me
even
this
play
one.
it. Wow.
At that pacing.
And it is scary to risk there when you don't have a good hand to put it
I
with.
can do, I think.
We need
I
a
don't
big
think
hand
this
from
beats that.
Nandre.
Nice. Keep it
Ooh,
alive.
there it is. Game 1.
No.
Koro sweep.
No.
Gee, Seadubbs
Oh,
takes
you did
game
find
1.
the stunt, man.
4-0.
I
And
took the
that was
sack
such
Do you
an
have any
odd
of these guys
game.
in your
the
fantasy?
First
I got Seadubbs, so that was a big one.
pack, and I
Oh,
wanted to make
nice.
it work.
But that was such an odd match. I mean, this dagger, you know, it kind of was strong. The tempo scoring was strong, but I can't
In a judgment.
help but think the top end on scoring is so much higher. We had the Chad, we saw a lot of glass. The skips were maybe a little wasted. We also sold Midas for Seadubbs there. I didn't realize that. That's a crazy play to make. But yeah, this was a very odd seed. Just, we took the tempo line, but we weren't like full committed. It was very 50-50 and still enough to take down Nandre.
Seals. I was like,
Did you take a skip?
I only took one skip. It was second ante before the first PvP. I took the $25 one, so I got $50 coming out of
Would you
PvP.
spend $50
I
for 5
The
mega card
standard
packs?
pack skip.
Never. That's not even a
Ooh,
thought that would
that's
cross my
actually-
mind.
I got
Definitely
a bunch
that. That's
of
very interesting
glass
decision,
card
and yeah, I
value.
think
make it work.
just bloated his deck a lot too.
I had no money.
Less
I
hand
played like
size.
doo-doo.
Yeah, that's
I mean, there's-
definitely not.
There's no
Oh,
such thing as
yeah,
deck
no,
bloat
I-
if most of the cards in your deck are good cards. But yeah, I don't think there's
Well,
there's
that's
just
fair,
not
yeah.
good hits because we are playing whatever to score because of that stuntman dagger.
Deck.
So
The
yeah,
plasma,
definitely.
then.
It was a crazy
Whoa,
gamble, and he was
okay.
down on
Yeah.
lives probably.
Let's do it.
Why
Do it. I know we
he
both
made
like
it.
plasma and we both like gold, so let's just ship it.
Mhm.
Plasma
let's do it.
gold.
All right, have fun, man.
Ooh.
That is a decision for sure. At least we get a fast game. Just gonna get out with this one-hand flush. Plasma gold is one of the hardest gold stakes. As we get later in the game, we're gonna have to have
Mhm.
solid setup to survive the blinds, but that's if we even get there in the first place. Riffraff is a very strong start, though. I mean, this scary face
Yeah, that's
a little bit
huge. No
tempting.
stickers.
But a stickerless Riffraff is one of the best things you can see early game on Gold Stake. Seadubbs looking at this seance, I think the speedrunner brain's getting to him. With the 4 fingers as well. This is just throwing your game immediately, but it's fun. Missing... Nandre's really considering passing this and taking the scary face. I don't hate taking the scary face if there's a terrible joker in this pack, maybe like a rental Jimbo or something. But a Riffraff is so strong and maybe one of the highest rolls. Oh, we took the scary face, and Seadubbs might do the same. Riffraff is just...
I mean, you could always get a scary face from the riffraff too. You never know.
You can, and there's so many hits for it.
Yeah, there's a lot you could
I'm
get.
really hoping
Oh,
Seadubbs
he
doesn't
takes
do the same.
riffraff. Nice.
Yeah, we take the riffraff. And there's just an ice cream shop too if you can't survive here. But that riffraff, even if it doesn't give you an econ joker, is an econ joker. You know, $4 of sell value.
Exactly.
That's money right there. We can get an econ joker and easily snowball into the win. We're going to have this ice cream, which can score a lot. There's so many hits that can just rival the stuntman or the scary face early game. Photo Chad is an easy pivot into X Malt. Riffraff,
Ooh,
just
and
such a
tons of
strong
Red Seal
joker.
Queen.
That was an expensive pack to open. And there's Photograph Eternal in the shop for Nandre. Gonna take up another joker slot and isn't gonna do anything for a long time. Because on Plasma deck, just those extra chips do not matter whatsoever. There's also a square joker, which I don't know how much that's going to be worth scaling up. Depends if we can afford to hold it. And there's the photograph with Seadubbs having a much better chance of finding the chat. I much prefer the pickup here for Seadubbs. Taking the investment tag once again. And the first econ joker from this riffraff being that delayed grat. $4 is $4. Doesn't sell the Mad Joker for interest. Not going to matter too much here with the econ gap already very much showing. I'm surprised Seadubbs took that skip. With this riffraff, you do want to maximize procs. You have to assume your opponent also made the same play, and that Chad could easily have been in the proc in the PvP. And now we're just an ante behind on the queue. But you know, that money... it's going to help next time, and it does not matter because Nandre also is just missing riffraff. Faceless Joker is a solid econ. How long do we want to gamble on riffraff? And we're making room. I love just making room for the riffraff. I definitely think if you're selling Faceless, you sell the delayed grant, and they do that as well. Entering the PvP, what does it hit? Foil, Abstract, and Square comes back. Foil is nice, but that scary face... should at least give this first life to Nandre. As well as having that ice cream. And 19,000 versus 12,000. There's just that chips difference, and the more face cards Nandre plays, the better spot they're going to be in. But this square could catch up. 4 of a kind as well is going to be some strength. Seadubbs could potentially draw 5 of a kind as well because that red seal was from a card pack. There's a lot of queens in deck. Or just an extra one, I guess. I would like to put the photograph first. X-Malt doesn't matter too much, but we don't put the red seal first. It's a very small loss, you know, 14 extra chips on Plasma. And this 2-pair from Nandre should take it. Or the flush. I think so. Yeah, the 90 chips. It's going to be quite a lot. We still have that little bit for banana. Wow, it was very close.
Would that red seal, do you think, save them there if you put it first? Like 2,000 more chips?
I think it would. I think that blunder actually costs Seadubbs that little bit of extra scoring. I could have been the difference there. You know, that 14 malt less impactful on Plasma, but also adding to that score. It was very close. I'm not 100% sure. There's a Mime. Not going to be much value at the moment, but a hard joker to pass. It's just hard to take jokers right now with this riffraff and a photograph because you want to find that Chad.
Sells the
hallucination. We are still going for riffraff. Raised fist, that works with the Mime, but the malt
second foil
not too strong right now.
It's given out.
Nandre also looking at that Mime. Maybe the Baron's going to show up soon. Surely.
Debating the spectral skip. Seems to love his skips.
I mean, a Spectral Skip, an Ankh would be a good play if we didn't have this Eternal Scary Face and Eternal Photograph. I guess it's just an Ankh is bad at this point. Spectral could have some things. We already have a Red Seal face card on Seadubbs, but we have 2 Red Seals on Nandre's side. I'm not sure if one of those is from, or is that same face card. And there's
Red Seal. Sorry, you go.
Riffraff giving a rebate. This is one of the strongest econ jokers in the game, and easily
huge.
could be a lot of value for Seadubbs if they play it right. It's almost hard not to win here, and I think we are just going to win with this 2-pair. Not drawing. Oh, wow, it doesn't, but no extra 5s drawn.
Are you able to, I think Nandre's is, like, his overlay is stuck on from last game, like...
Did Zeno fall asleep? He's supposed to do the overlay.
Like, left side is good, but it's just the right side.
I think it's just a little buggy.
It's okay, we'll keep mental track.
Yeah, maybe that is a crazy amount of seals to have. You can only take that by opening 1 billion mega standard packs. What's he got the game one? I think like Zeno is handling it. It's just a little buggy. See the faceless Joker? That is going to be some solid econ for Nandre here. The Mime not doing much at the moment. Maybe going to sell out of it. I would have liked to see Seadubbs do the same. We only have 1 gold card for this Mime. And the Riffraff procs are so important right now. And we're getting 0 heading into PvP.
He is a strength away from a Red Seal King, though, so could be holding out
Maybe
for
it's
that
a high card
potentially.
seat. We're going to hit Nanymph.
What's like the highest you've gotten in a game?
Weaker.
In
Just
Nanymph.
FYI.
Like in a multiplayer game, you got it?
Yeah, but it was a little rigged.
Oh,
Weaker, you
that's
say.
crazy. Oh, and he didn't put the Red Seal first.
Oh,
again.
we're playing...
For now.
And we're playing 4 of a kind queens. That's a $20 hand.
Okay, I'll play greedy then.
I think he realized his mistake.
'Cause beyond that, that's about
But that's an expensive hand to play.
Mm-hmm. You better hope you walk out with the life here, otherwise
use my cards
it's
properly.
not worth
there.
it.
It still has this stone card. And this raised fist Mime, I mean, well, not that important, but 40 chips can matter. We do draw some more queens. I mean, we could have made so much money with rebate this blind. A little bit of a blunder, but Seadubbs is likely going to take it here.
I got greedy.
Being close again.
Surely you can find 2,000.
Does get to draw this 1 gold card too.
I
Which
have
is, love to
one
see
Joker that has
Yeah, with that
foil on
Mime,
it, and
that
that's
definitely
gonna
does
have
matter.
to be what like does it.
Wow,
You
2
know.
Oh, all right.
rounds
all right.
back to back. 2,000
See you in the next one.
point difference. This is a really close one.
For sure, there's a foil duo. I don't think that's going to be too tempting here. Never mind.
Eternal. Oh, and he takes it.
We take the Eternal foil duo. I guess it's dynamic. We got the chips for while we're still doing chips, and then it works for the pivot to the X vault. Because why not? Is Seadubbs gonna sell out of anything for this riffraff? Photograph still kind of sitting there doing nothing. Especially if we don't start putting those red seals first. Get the rebate on kings and a death card.
Ooh, a death card. Yeah, that's
For
nice.
that red seal queen. I mean, a steal on that, we can make a pretty quick pivot to malt. And some levels here could be nice as well. We have the blue seal, we have the mime, and we have a 4 of a kind draw. Or maybe looking for that 5 of a kind as well.
Oh, nice. Nandre's side is good now.
Perfect. We see,
The
yeah,
one purple.
now Seadubbs up the seals, unlike last game. That red seal queen and that death. Also finding the blue seal for the Mime is great. Also decides to go 4 of a kind over 5 of a kind. I really like this. Personally, I prefer 4 of a kind to early game. Just for the tempo. Surely
Wait,
we're not.
what?
Surely we're. Oh no.
What?
Oh no.
What is that? What's the reasoning behind that? That's crazy.
Maybe with but the raised fist value is such a small factor. It definitely would have cleared either way.
Yeah.
There's a dusk. That's something for the photo. Rental perishable though. We do have the slot for it since this riffraff is doing nothing. I would love some more levels, and it could easily allow the X-Mall pivot to be quite strong. Seadubbs just made quite a blunder there, not getting blue seal value. That's if you're taking this Mime, you gotta use it for something.
Yeah. Maybe holding out on like a fool, saving the death for the fool because he just uses fool last. But like still, I think you definitely just want to use that anyways.
Seadubbs just a little worried they're gonna die to blinds. I did forget that this is gold stake. You know, the scaling's pretty fast, 27,000. But on plasma, yeah, we're not even discarding purples because we want to keep this steel. But the thing is, a steel 6 doesn't increase your score by much at all because the way Raised Fist works with steel. Does Seadubbs know they can play the 2? They don't realize must play 5 cards, Seadubbs. Come on. Could this cost them a life? Could this cost them a life? They do have 8x from Photograph with the Dusk. We have the steel with the Mime. It's going to be plenty, but not realizing they could have just gotten rid of that too for a little more scoring. The Raised Fist is not doing much because it's after the Photograph as well. Banana finally pops for Nandre. A Cavendish could help him make that malt pivot as well.
Oh yeah, he's definitely worried about the fool saving it.
Death in the Fool. You know, we have that red seal we want to be copying, and this isn't a great sun. I think skipping there, definitely understandable. Or we just rip the Emperor as well. Who cares about the Fool?
Ooh, nice
Hermit
little hermit.
is nice. You know, seeing double, some X-Malts.
Ooh,
And the Idol
there's the Joker.
with the Dusk. What did it hit there? Covered it for a second. 10 of clubs is going to be a bit hard to use this blind. But Idol definitely has a big top end. And the thing, Dusk is the perfect retrigger for Idol. You can copy or retrigger whatever it hits. That's a 4x. And we're selling our only econ for our second rental.
Ooh.
And taking another roll. Surely the Luckies just give us $40. But this Raised Fist is doing so little because of this Photograph. And the 50 chips not mattering at all. A little tunnel visioned on the high card, not realizing it's just a retrigger seed. Because we have so many queens in the red seal. Also would love to have a couple more levels. But this Empress is going to help get that base malt up a little bit. We might even be able to incorporate the 10 of clubs. I doubt we're going to be able to draw a hand that really works with the 10 of clubs. You know, a full house with the Empress could be strong. There's that red seal. Get to use the Magician. Not going to wait for the second one. And we're dropping the 10. So this is likely our hand from Seadubbs. Is the X-Malt pivot going to be stronger than the Scary Face chips from Nandre? I mean, that plus 20 definitely going to be useful here. The plasma deck literally did 0 to that hand. The chips and malt were perfectly balanced.
Oh wow.
We're just playing. We're playing blank deck. And it's not enough from Nandre here. Seadubbs gonna take another life, which is very strong when you're on this perishable dusk and you want to make this quick kill with idle work.
Ooh, Eternal Obelisk. Now that's a joker.
And that's gonna be just a shop slot wasted, nothing useful there. Faceless, some more econ, Seadubbs passing on it. 50,000, you know, we barely scored 60,000 last blind with a lucky hit. This could be risky to even enter the blind, but a 9 of diamonds idle hit, you definitely don't want to skip either. We'll see if Nandre also is able to survive the blind. Both players definitely at risk here and not going to skip.
Let's draw the 5 of a kind.
Going 4 of a kind long term definitely gonna be nice just to have more consistent draws. You know, you only have 2 discards despite how many queens we have. Do we put the red seal first? Okay, we get there. Gonna play the 5 of a kind. No steal in hand either. Is this enough? We might need a lucky proc.
2 lucky
Plus
procs.
20 on the first trigger should easily clear. Nandre also able to make it out on their last stand just. And there's a throwback. 7 of diamonds hit for the idol. Smiley face. Also going to be some safety. Definitely doing more than raise fist at least. 75,000. You know, we barely scored 50,000 on Nandre's side. Considering, can I do that again? Also, Seadubbs got a lot of luck to get out of the blind. Coupon tag not useless. 7 of diamonds on the idol though. Nandre doesn't skip. They get a justice from the purple
Nandre
seal.
sell out of his idol, or did he never pick it up?
That Nandre never found it.
Oh, wow.
We don't have that dusk either, so it's just not going to be a very good card for them. Still, most of the scoring coming from chips. You got the smiley face on both sides here. Yeah, Seadubbs really debating whether they can survive in the blind or not. You obviously definitely want to play through it to get that chance of an idle hit. Nandre, I think he's dead. 40,000 from that pretty big hand, and we're just not going to get enough from this score here. Justice does absolutely nothing.
Yikes.
That's going to be a +2 malt justice. And we're down to 1 life heading into PvP. Seadubbs doesn't skip. This justice as well in hand is going to increase their score so much if they decide to save it. They also might just use it in the blind here. I don't think so though, because it doesn't even save them. So we're going to... I mean, I don't hate playing that blind. Your opponent's on 1. You want a better idle hit to go for the kill. 5 of diamonds, definitely not what we're looking for. But we have this justice on the red seal queen. And it on plasma deck that can scale your score so quickly. Do we wheel for the foil? Nandre, I don't think they realize how much of their score is still just chips. Kind of on a split. Astronomer from the Judgment. There's a rebate for some econ finally. And a delayed Grat being the last thing in shop. Or we take the Troubadour.
Oh.
Baron. Oh, the
Baron.
Mime play is worth. We cannot even afford this. We have to sell Smiley and Troubadour to buy a Baron that does absolutely nothing. Seeing 2 pieces of the puzzle on either side here.
We should.
And he sells out for it.
This Baron is
I cannot
doing...
believe I sold a Mime earlier this game.
Oh, he sold a Mime as well. Nandre
cannot
did have that
believe-
Mime.
I sold a Mime earlier this game.
Yo,
What's up?
do apologize for coughing in your face.
It's fine. I'm used to it. That's actually kind of my thing that I enjoy.
Oh,
Yeah, this Justice on a red seal is going to be so strong here.
Your kink isn't my kink, but that's okay. Let's see. I see we both had the same idea, just dying because we have no money.
I don't think that was Nandre's idea. I think they were trying to win there.
Yeah, Nandre only getting 2 of his kings.
And the chips, I don't think are gonna scale high enough here. We do get a flush house with 2 glass. You know, the X-Malt not doing nothing. Surely we don't just play a pair of 2s.
Ooh.
No, 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 no. Nandre.
Oh.
Nandre, please.
That's
Oh
GG's.
no, 28,000.
Yeah.
Oh goodness. Yeah, that with the 4 of a kind draw and the
If I
steal.
had waited an extra millisecond, I wouldn't have just done.
I don't
what
think
did.
Seadubbs doesn't know their opponent's on 1.
Good play.
Are we gonna put the
I
red
think
seal
he's
first?
gotten it no matter what.
Yeah.
You know what? We're gonna YOLO it. If it breaks, it breaks, and I get laughed at. But that's alright.
Yeah, they just don't realize Nandre's on the last life here. 1.4 million
Oh,
wins
that's
the
it.
game.
I sold my
2-0.
Mime. I found a Baron.
No,
Must be a nice little surprise there.
man.
Yeah, seeing that Baron with the Mime, that's classic.
Rick.
Where'd you get an idol?
Yeah, and that
deep
dusk
in,
lasted just long enough. The
third-
final.
after the
final
second
round,
PvP,
too.
I think.
I think I can
Yeah.
catch the
I never
streams
used
up
it.
a
Never hit it.
bit here.
All it did was steal $3 from me, and take away my rebate, which I'm sure
Big bean by the way, Chad.
Bean was freaking out about. But
Big bead. Let's get the
Yeah.
double bead with the upside down bead.
Can't believe I sold a Mime
Mm.
earlier. It was.
I mean,
it
the
wasn't
Spider-Man
doing
kiss
anything
beam.
for me.
well,
Yeah.
that's what my Mime. I had one chariot, and the only time I got to use it was that PvP, taking that scary face. I ended up taking the riffraff.
Did you get anything good?
Looking good for my fantasy picks. I mean,
just something to
Seadubbs was
stay
a
awake
steal this
with.
week.
Like we had the
And you
How much
always
was
bet
the
on a
ice
plasma deck
cream?
player.
Yeah, ice cream.
I had some
Well,
money
I'm not
jokers
sure.
that popped up
Around
that were helpful
$4.
for a little while. And then
Yeah, I
'cause
low-key
the
took
lane
you
popped
and
up, so I
Doc
got
and
some
just
money, and
was
then,
pretty much broke, but I'm just banking
forget
on
I can't remember the name of
you
it right
guys
now.
to get the high
The,
scores and do your casual 4-0 wins.
Riffraff was probably better because Riffraff's also
just do 4-0.
econ.
That's what I was trying to look at it
It's
as.
easy.
I had that foil. I had a foil raised fist for a while.
I'm really
That's
surprised
what it was.
Nandre not
Which was
really
working with the Mime a
knowing
little bit, I guess.
Yeah,
Gives me a-
yeah.
like the scoring on plasma. When we play so much plasma deck, you got to know what the malt is doing and where the chips are coming in. And just the malt was doing nothing at the end, and we were still built towards Baron, not realizing that you just got to pick one or the other, and you can't do both at the same time.
Yeah, plasma is definitely, especially on gold stake, just such a tricky one to navigate. You gotta know when to transition.
Ooh, ghost deck, and we're going back to gold. So I mean, I'm glad we're going gold
Who
stake.
doesn't love a good gold stake game?
We can get a quick match. I'll be right back in a second. You can watch the start of
Rare
this.
skip. Will they decide to take the rare skip? That's an interesting one. I've been wanting to see someone take it and someone not take it, and just have the person who didn't take it just win as an underdog. Seadubbs, they both get it in one shot. No! Ooh, that's just $1 short, $1 less. And it's probably not going to matter, though. But sometimes having $5 when you need a $6 joker could really change a lot. But yeah.
Alright, I'm back. Alright, we got this Mystic
Welcome
Summit.
back.
It's always
They
weird
both took
adjusting.
a rare skip tag here.
Rare skip. Oh, it's heading into Ante 2. We have this Mystic Summit to stay alive. Foil baseball, I guess. Not the worst of hits, but pretty much just providing that foil value here. And Seadubbs gonna throw the Hex on it first. Did we buy and sell a Joker? We bought the Mad Joker from the Judgment and sold it for that Hex before the baseball card. Looking at that skip again, I think Seadubbs, both of the last 2 games, took the start of Ante 2 skip. But there's nothing good, just some garbage. And both in very similar situations here, but Nandre goes for the pack and is going to rip the Emperor here. Magician early can be very strong.
Magician is huge.
If Seadubbs goes Arcana back here, they can see that Emperor. Maybe they'll have a harder time passing on glass. They do take it as well. Gonna have that Magician. And gonna take the banana. Just such little amount of econ. A lucky proc goes a long way right now. And it's not the money one. Nandre is going to be a bit ahead in the lucky queue, but we didn't draw those lucky cards once again in the big blind, so not going to matter too much. And there's a rental seeing double. That is a great thing to see right before PvP. That's working with your baseball card, and because it's before PvP, we can use this and get rid of it later. Seadubbs going to take the full tempo line of taking the satellite as well for that value, and Nandre not going to have enough, but found a hologram can be very good. We're on gold stake here. That's definitely a strong Joker. But we have $0 to buy this seeing double to gain the life this PvP.
You got the hologram from a thing? A Judgment? I think I missed that.
Yeah, hologram from a Judgment in that Arcana pack, and we do use a Priestess, so we can afford this seeing double and both players in an exact same scoring setup here.
Oh, wow.
It's going to be down to discards.
Beyond that,
Andrew's got an
maybe not too
Seadubbs
bad.
trade. That is... what a relic.
Wow, that's interesting. Random.
This 2-pair, we've got the chips from the baseball. You can kind of play whatever and score here as long as it's got a pair in one other suit. And these 2 pairs scoring so much in that lucky hit as well.
Oh,
4 of a kind with the
and
Mars
Nandre
though.
draws a 4 of a kind. That's definitely what he
Aren't you
wanted to
ready?
see.
let's do it. Give me all
With
50k.
3 more hands left to
He has so many
get
chips from that
something out.
hand. 50,000.
Yeah, it was
Wow.
a little under.
Has a
Damn.
2-pair as well.
I said to give me all 50, but
I tried, I really did.
I think Seadubbs needs to move this satellite over. Not realizing baseball card procs where the
well,
Joker's
that's
position is and not
unfortunate.
the baseball card's position. He had him
No
right
matter
before
what,
and
you
moved
got
him
this.
into the wrong order.
You got some.
So that's just some
juicy
scoring
stuff.
straight up lost on Seadubbs' side. And with how close this PvP could matter, though I think
Okay.
Nandre definitely
Yeah,
favored
this
to
ain't
take it here,
touching them. Okay.
regardless.
All right. Well, I'll see you soon, Nandre.
But this is a strong
Sounds
start to the
good.
game. You know, we're not going to be dying to blinds if we're scoring
He
70,000 in
is
Ante 2.
whooping my...
Are we selling Seeing Double? That's a 2x. And Seadubbs decides to get rid of it. Nandre's so broke. Can't even afford to scale the hologram with this standard pack. I wonder if they're going to make that same decision. But, I mean, that Seeing Double was a 3x. You got to pay for some rentals. And I think on Gold Stake, that was the one to keep. Wonder if Nandre is going to do the same. They spend down and they sell the banana for the pack. Getting a Polychrome 7 and some scaling.
Ooh.
Spectral pack is good with a hologram. An incantation can do a lot. Familiar is one of those cards.
Ooh.
2x on that hologram now. And we are up a lot of X malt on Nandre's side. Having this Seeing Double in hologram. $20 hit for Seadubbs, so they're going to get some value in these blinds. And potentially see some good stuff in that shop that Nandre is missing.
Yeah, an incantation there is like one of the few times it's actually useful.
Yeah, I mean, we're on gold
if you did
stake.
get that.
Our scoring's in our jokers, not our hands. So just scaling those jokers very strong. And we're going to be adding a lot of cards to our deck for this hologram. And sends that timer. Seadubbs knows they skipped. And making a tough decision on this Polychrome. I think it's very hard to utilize this card properly. Me personally, I probably pass on it. I don't think it's too important of a decision here, though. Or maybe we're AFK.
Are you taking it if it's like a 5 to 2 for like half
Probably.
value, or
Probably.
7 is definitely a rough one to land on.
But it really doesn't matter what you add to your deck at this point. Just because we don't need to draw any cards, really. This Fibonacci on Seadubbs side is definitely a good pickup. It gives that baseball value, replacing the Seeing Double, as well as just so much base malt. That is if we play Fibonacci cards. But still, keeping
You did pass up on
uncommons to the
Mirror
left.
Joker 2 for that extra 1.5.
Someone tell Seadubbs to move the uncommons to the right. Please. It pains me.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta just be watching that and seeing that the
We moved the
X-Malt is
baseball
happening
card all
before,
the
like-
way to the right.
Let's just sell the banana. Let's get out of it.
I mean, plus 15 malt, not doing much at the moment. Banana's still a strong card. I would love to see an uncommon in this pack, then I'd probably cycle out the banana, but, you know, business card, some money at least. As well as Blue Joker, if you are just playing nothing as your hands. It's kind of a 2x on top of this baseball card. But we're just going to cycle for the business, which is a great play as well. There's a rebate, and it's holographic on top of that.
Definitely gotta take that. Please put it to the left. See if he does.
Surely.
Skip.
Oh, you're not gonna like this. I already know.
Death fooled into justice. I know the story.
Please, Seadubbs, please. Don't do this. We're also playing for face cards, dropping every single Fibonacci card in the hand. We moved the rebate over. We still think the X-Malt is coming from the baseball card. I mean, you gotta
Might be.
wonder how your score decreased so much from last PvP.
Yeah.
Oh no. I don't think it matters here. You know, Nandre putting up some very big hands. These straights with that Seeing Double value and
Bummer.
the hologram. 117,000.
Maybe.
Just such a strong tempo line.
There's no way I beat that. But we ship it anyways because it's fun.
Exactly.
It's so funny
Alright.
too because he moved it left, but just like one more would have
Yeah,
been.
dude.
Yeah, it doesn't matter though.
Holy.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Nandre
Maybe
had it.
find
Ooh, a
some juice
golden
in there.
ticket, but only one gold card on Nandre's side.
Blocks into a smiley face for Seadubbs. I mean, this Acrobat's doing nothing more than the 1.5x and might even benefit Seadubbs to just swap it out for the smiley if we're ignoring Acrobat cards. Or Fibonacci cards, sorry. Here's an Ectoplasm. Ectoplasm's great. You don't have to play any specific hands on Nandre's side, and we can make room for more uncommons. And a Seltzer definitely.
Luigi's definitely not
We
the
sell the Acrobat for Seltzer. We hit the Ouija. Oh no, and it hits 4s. Are we just skipping for Nandre? They can so easily survive the blinds, but we're taking a bunch of 4-of-a-kind levels. I guess we did just Ouija, so we can draw those 4-of-a-kinds. Seadubbs rips the Ouija as well. I mean, I guess I could have guessed that one. But I'm surprised Nandre also took it. I mean, the 4-of-a-kind skip, probably going to be pretty strong for tempo, and already it's up 2 live is going to be a lot for Seadubbs to compete with. If we just had Fibonacci, Seltzer, and we put our jokers in the right order, Seadubbs could be scoring quite a lot here. But it just, they're in a tough spot. Nandre gonna fill up their joker slots with that Seltzer providing 1.5x. We also have that Polychrome 4. Could matter if we are playing 4-of-a-kinds with that 2.25x. Definitely adds on to it. Hey, Satellite up to $2 a round. You guys would be poor with your Fibonacci and no $2 payouts. And this being up rebate, very nice for Seadubbs. You know, we're already $50 ahead on money spent, and we're just going to be being able to see more in these blinds because Nandre keeps skipping. We get no money from this Seltzer. But anything in the shop, you know, a good pack could be a Wraith into a blueprint. Surely not. Surely I didn't just call that. I'm a little behind.
Wait,
you,
it already happened?
I called the Wraith
Oh,
before I saw it in shop.
it's gonna be a
ahead in the
blueprint at
stream.
this point. Like,
Hey, we get a 4-of-a-kind level without the skip. And Seadubb's gonna go down to 1 here, so we're likely just gonna rip the Wraith. Because why not? Now, can we move our jokers, please? Seadubbs, please. I'm channeling my energy. Okay. Surely it got to him.
Well, that's a bummer.
I think you need to work on your channeling.
Oh.
I think you're right. 200,000 from that first hand. I mean, Nandre just has such strong tempo. And the 4-of-a-kind levels just add on top of that. We got this hologram scaling. We got this Seltzer to re-trigger that Polychrome. I mean, any build would be... It would be hard to compete with what Nandre's putting up. I think Seadubbs kind of got to rip this Wraith here. That's the position you're put in if you're seeing 400,000 from your opponent.
Bummer. Alright, I don't know what you got going on. But, well, actually I do, because I just didn't pull any glass there. But,
What have I
I
told
was
you? I
sure
don't have a
it's a
single
glass
glass
dude.
card.
No money.
I mean, I can't wait to see it then. I will see you soon.
No money. Are we going to rip the Wraith? These are some big numbers from Nandre. 4-1. The inverse of last game. We've got the Wraith and there's a Mime. Come on. High card seed.
You gotta do it.
There's only 1 round left on
Takes
this rebate.
the Mime before.
I mean, $28 Wraith is pretty expensive. There's also a...
Oh yeah, I didn't even notice that.
That throwback, if Nandre can find that, a pretty solid addition to the lineup. And we're still not Wraithing. Just the suspense for the last PvP, I guess.
I mean, it says in the script you can't use it till Till
It's
then,
for
'cause
viewer retention.
you gotta wait.
Man, these lucky cards are just not giving Seadubbs what they need. And there's that rebate gone. Surely we can Wraith now. But, and we sell Seltzer for funsies to lose more money on the Wraith. Come on, please. You're on $2. Seadubbs, please. Please.
Wait, what?
We're dead to the blind if we select it, by the way. I don't know why we sold out of so many Jokers. Heading into that last PvP, we ripped the Wraith, and it's a wee Joker.
Ooh.
That is not the hit. Also, Red Seal Glass 4. After that Ouija into 4s. Nandre likes to see that.
10 gifted subs. My goat.
Looking like it's gonna be a wrap.
Yo.
This, I mean,
What's
this
up?
line that Nandre has found is just so strong.
You got cranking.
Like, you see this lineup and you're not guessing 400,000.
Yeah.
You're what?
My hog.
Oh my gosh, I was like, wait.
Yeah.
Probably don't want to see that growing. at the
You don't
moment.
want to look. You don't want. It's disgusting.
Yeah.
There's that Polychrome. We got the
disgusting.
4 of a kind, the
And it's
Magician,
shameful.
and the last hand on Seltzer here.
And Seadubbs gets 16 chips on Wii
You
Joker.
ready? I'm giving you.
Man, if only we were still on
I'm gonna
Plasma,
give
that
you-
could have gone
I'm
a
gonna
long
give you
way.
the big dick.
All right, give it to me. Wait a second. Out of context. I didn't even get a draw. So
Here it
this
is,
so
and this
bad.
hand is just going to be way too big for Seadubbs to compete. 1 million
Oh my gosh.
in a
Alright, let me
gold
do
stake
some
game
math.
I
with
will
a
say,
weird lineup.
If you can pull the millie here, you're probably gonna beat me.
Yeah, that was really well
Okay.
played by Nandre.
That's fair. I will be happy if I hit 50k. If I hadn't, I had a seltzer with 1 shot left. I mean, it wouldn't have mattered because they're probably screaming at me because I sold it with 1 hit left, but I wouldn't have survived. Like,
I mean, I'm
I'm
not
allowed
sure
to say
what
it
he
now.
could be thinking about right now. I'm
would've
sure you
found
just
the
know
stuff,
you're
so-
cooked.
Yeah, I just ran
Here.
the seltzer for the millie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Seadubbs definitely in a
Thanks,
rough
killer.
spot, maybe a
had
miracle.
Seltzer,
If we had
I
Seltzer,
easily
there's a
beat you
chance
here.
You think?
a million Lucky Procs
I
get
think
there.
so. I got 2
Seltzer is
glass,
not
bunch of
easily beating
freaking
you.
Luckies. Level 1 flush.
Seltzer is
yeah,
not a
this
million
is just-
points.
Oh, no luckies, no nothing.
20,000.
We don't even double the freaking
And that's
score.
game 4-0. I mean, these
That's
games
what
were
I
so
had on it.
one-sided. I appreciate
For,
them
like,
making
I guess
this
I
match
should've
very
stuck
quick
with the
after the
scene double
delay.
longer.
So you wanna know what I did?
And Andre sneaks a point in. Not gonna let the sweep happen.
I did a spectral pack, and I Ouija'd and I got a bunch of 4s.
That's what I did too.
Yeah, really quick matches, really well played from Nandre there. Love to see
I
it.
also found
Gets
a
one back.
Red Seal Glass 4 that I never even got to play with.
That's fun though.
Did you pick up the scene double?
I did. I got rid of it a while back for just to get econ. I wanted to get better econ, so I sold it for a mail and rebate.
Yeah, I kept it because it is double malts because the baseball card as well.
Yep. Hologram
Yeah.
got you up to 2.5.
That was a
too,
very
so
quick set. I'm
yeah.
not gonna sit here and listen to them yap. I need to get some stuff done and then go to sleep. But thanks for joining me in the booth. It was fun, quick set, 4-0 sweeps, all across the board.
Yeah, thanks for having me, man. Had a lot of fun. Hopefully we do some more in the future.
Yeah, for sure. All right, peace out.
Take care, man.
Okay, time to go, Chad. How long have we been live? 9 hours? Hey, we just beat yesterday. This one felt a lot longer, though. I'll have to upload that still. Alright, I'm just gonna end stream. We're gonna raid Unseen Explosion, my goat. There's a lot of great content in Balatro mods We're playing Balatro but balloons on their stream. So go check that out if you manage to stay awake. Surely I typed that right. But that's game. Seadubbs did pretty good. You know, I'm happy. I put him on my roster. Still a steal of a deal. Nandre played that last game pretty solid. They just kind of stumbled into an amazing scoring setup. It's just so consistent, and on Gold Stake, consistency is all you want. So, a good match, and I'll see you all. I might take tomorrow off, but we got Thursday my MLB match, and then Saturday I got the 10K tournament. So I'll see you then, chat. Peace.